If we talk specifically for a moment about adopting multi-factor authentication, we all know what the attacks are used to compromise credentials, and we've got a passwordless authentication guide that you can download from our website. But you've got credential stuffing, you've got phishing. Phishing, I know that last year during COVID, I think had to have been at 100x at an all-time high. It was unfortunately running rampant again, taking advantage of fear, uncertainty, and concern, and using that against the consumers and employees and partners and customers alone. You've got password spray, and again, data breaches just continue to happen. It is almost every 2 weeks, and essentially there's no rhyme or reason. You'll see 4 or 5 ransomware attacks, then perhaps you may see a true data breach. You may see attempts for insider threat, but we're up against a very sophisticated and a very well-funded enemy. And we have to ensure that we're doing everything possible to protect ourselves. The castle and moat strategy is old school, that there is no perimeter anymore. It's a perimeterless world. So when you look at our access management and authentication portfolio, it's based on essentially 3 principles of having policy-based access, and to ensure that you've got the ability to have access and authentication to these from a single console or a single portal. And you've got authentication. You've got the ability to apply the right level of security based on-premise and cloud, right? You can pivot. You can be very creative in how you create the authentication based on what the service provides and who should actually have access to those. And then, of course, single sign-on, and making it as simple as possible for the user experience to not only sign on to all of their services and the applications that they need, but to make it seamless and streamlined for the consumer that, of course, needs access, but you want to do it most securely. Now, we have an on-premise solution here at Thales TCT for our private cloud edition that has that fully automated management where you're defining policies. You've got geolocation awareness. You've got broad use case support, whether it's VPN, cloud, perhaps other software as a service portals, broad choice of multi-factor methods and tokenization, standards base of everything being FIPS 140-2 validated in our software tokens. We've got HSMs, or your root of trust, or Luna HSMs on the back end. And then, of course, shared services with multi-tier and multi-tenant architecture. So how do you take some very complicated, some very diverse multi-cloud environments and funnel them through a single point of a single sign-on to access the systems and applications that they should